So, another factor there for however much gas they may have in the tank.
You know, I remember having a 4-cylinder vehicle many years ago, and it just certainly not as steady.
A little lighter, a little noisier.
Yeah, definitely not power. I'm just surprised that they're going this long, but I don't know how long they can go now, because we even see more sparks flying out the left side of this car. So don't know if that. Look at this.
And Desmond, you remember what we reported on not too long ago? What we had that big rig coming southbound on the 5 freeway, I believe near Castaic, when those sparks basically turned into fire and engulfed the entire unit there. So this is very dangerous for that driver and anybody out there right now, if indeed this car catches fire.
No doubt about it. That was, really crazy pursuit that we had covered, and I know that that person had lost several tires before that happened, and they just, kept going. But he's got to be aware of this. I'm sure it's a very uncomfortable noise as he's just kind of squeezing by that vehicle right there. Now again with only 3 tires, it's kind of nerve-wracking just seeing anyone next to this person right now. But they have to be aware that they've lost a tire. I'm sure that there has to be a difference in the way the vehicle's handling. Certainly, probably hearing a nasty grinding noise coming from, just outside of the footwell. So hopefully this, brings some sense to this person. But if anything, so far they're actually, driving a little faster than they were.
And this is on the same freeway, basically, where we started. Well, from what we understand, in the Bell Gardens area on the 710 freeway. Well, actually northbound at the time. Now they're southbound. But it makes you wonder if we've seen him traverse 710, the 5, 110, 101. And those seem to be maybe the freeways that he's familiar with. Just saying that because he's made so many different turns and getting back and going in the same or just the opposite direction. So, we've heard officers, what we've had on the air with us at the time, talk about what could possibly be going on through this person's mind. And it probably is, I'm going to be caught. This is going to come to an end, but I'm going to drive as long as I can for some reason or another. Now they're trying to make, I thought they were trying to get off the freeway again.
Has he crossed the 60 yet, Desmond?
Oh, yeah, we're well south of the 60. We're down in Southgate. We're actually going to be down at the 105.
Okay, wow.
Whoa. Okay, boy, this is awful news here. Apparently, some sort of debris just hit the primary unit's windshield, so that one, I believe, on the left, and so he's backing out, and now this unit is going to take over. And so that's kind of nerve-wracking, and that's, another reason why CHP likes to have, all the law enforcement agencies, they're going to have multiple people in a pursuit in case, something like that happens, or if they have a mechanical problem or any number of things. We are getting off the freeway once again. This person does not like to stay off of the freeway, but here we are in Linwood. Let's see where they're going. This is going to be our first time now on a small residential street.
That's right, and you see that turn there. It's almost just, you almost want to guess that they possibly know where they're going now. We don't know that to be true, of course, but there is that possibility. And now we have a better view of the driver's side of that vehicle, where we can see more sparks. It almost looked like smoke coming out of that tire, too.
And they may have actually even just lost another wheel now, according to the lead unit down in here. So
more smoke.
One tire is definitely toast. You see that smoke coming out, and it may be another tire that has deflated. And I'm thinking that this person just hit stuff on the right-hand shoulder. There's so much sharp debris that gets piled up on the right-hand shoulder for Caltrans to sweep up, and if they haven't done that in a while, it could get a flat tire very easily. Of course, just driving around LA, you could get a flat tire really at any moment. So unclear what caused all this. CHP's spike strip was not effective earlier, but now on Imperial Highway, and 55 miles an hour with only 2 good tires. Definitely not good news.
Well, and you were telling us, Desmond, parts of this car actually flew into the windshield of the lead CHP unit, and that's the vehicle that we saw pull to the left, possibly to assess what kind of damage they have and make sure the windshield's not going to come off the car, right?
We suspect.
Yeah, absolutely. it may have been some tire tread or something like that got kicked up. Most likely that's what it was. But it was definitely enough for the one CHP officer to decide that they needed to pull off for this.
Oh, wait a minute.
Up on the sidewalk
now
here briefly.
He's getting desperate.
Oh, boy. Okay.
See, this is...
And something else just fell off as well. Wow,
yeah.
wow.
Did it hit
apart.
that white car?
Almost.
Well, you know what? We talked about this. At first, it seems like they know they're going to be apprehended, and everything goes pretty smooth, and then sometimes it just takes that moment where they just lose it, so to speak,
Desperate
and just start
measures,
and start driving even more desperate. And so now you got to know, sir, that they're going to certainly stay on you now, because they really want to apprehend this person.
And they may have this opportunity very shortly if this car keeps coming apart there on the side streets here, on the surface streets that we're seeing right here.
And he went up on the sidewalk. There could have been pedestrians standing there.
Definitely no time to think, yeah.
So now this pursuit has gotten more dangerous. It's certainly picked up in terms of this. Go ahead, Des.
I don't believe it.
Well, I heard you say you don't believe it.
We just heard that CHP said that they
just
said that they're canceling the pursuit, which I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously this has gotten very dangerous. The person was up on the sidewalk, but this is an armed robbery suspect that we're talking about. And I'm honestly shocked to hear CHP say that.
There it goes.
But getting out of the car.
Yeah.
Out, and I'm thinking that there may just be the one suspect. So let's hope we can get Norwalk PD. Let's see if we can get around this building right
somebody's
here.
car? Did he get in somebody's car?
It looks like he's in front of a motel here. I don't know that they were carjacking anyone. Might have just run up to.
Well, see those guys?
Up to this business right now.
One guy was opening his door.
All of a sudden.
He might be in that car.
I don't know if this is the suspect in here or not.
I don't know either, but I saw someone opening the door.
Well,
to the driver's side, but this guy is.
That's pretty weird.
He's way too cool.
Well, we've seen that before.
Is he right there?
Okay.
No.
No, the air unit's saying that they have him under the light. He's up. Yeah. There we go.
There he is.
We got the suspect here. Boy, after getting so dangerous, just glad they don't know why in that moment decided to get out and run if they were thinking they were going to run into a business or something. But
well, look at him. He's being belligerent.
Pounding his chest.
I'm walking away.
Okay. Oh boy.
There's a canine.
Oh, boy. He's going to get canine right now.
Whoa.
There you go.
Well, wow.
Oh, dude.
And still resisting here.
Oh, my.
The CHP's got their taser there as well.
I noticed it. Wow.
We may have to run back some video. Juan and Pat, I don't know, could you remember, was that person wearing a blue hat and a gray sweater? It happened so quickly that they ran under that.
What?
We may have to play back
I'm going to be honest. I thought they had on a darker colored shirt and it was short sleeve. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. CHP better hope that that's the suspect because,
That's what I said. You know what?
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to replay it.
I don't know that this is the suspect.
Yeah, we're watching the foot bail right now, Desmond. The guy's wearing a black T-shirt and light blue jeans.
A short-sleeve T-shirt.
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
Boy.
Okay, and that person was wearing. And that person was wearing a blue hat or something. Okay, now they're thinking that that they might be behind the liquor store or something. Now you see the spotlight being over here. That is some very bad news for CHP right there. They're saying northeast corner of the liquor store at the back door. So we'll come back around, and that is just outrageously unfortunate if CHP got the wrong suspect there. So we're moving around here to where they said they have the suspect, where they had located him. They said they had him under the light.
CHP
this is a really tricky one, though.
And the canine. And that guy in the black shirt, he looked, I don't know, a little heavier than this person.
Yeah.
That was
I
apprehended.
mean,
See, that's the guy. See, he's got on a short sleeve shirt. Desmond, he's got on a short sleeve black shirt.
And a black
light
baseball
pants.
cap. And black shoes.
And he certainly looks a little stockier.
Okay, CHP is coming over now to the liquor store, and they're going to wave people out of the way. We'll see if we can scooch any more to the left to get a better shot here. Yeah, but, well, Pat and Juan, I have a feeling we're going to be following up with that other person there who was just involved in that altercation with CHP, who may have just been wrong place, wrong time, from all indications that we've seen from our video. But still trying to find this suspect that they said at last check was somewhere around this liquor store, possibly in the back, but we were trying to look back there. It's just an extremely tricky place to try to shoot, but
well, remember
they seem
when
to
we
think that he's back here somewhere.
When you focused in on this, when we saw him get out and run, there were two guys, and one guy had his car door open, and that's when I said, "Oh no, is he trying to carjack somebody?"
He may be out of here.
And that car pulled off. That car pulled away. So, you know, hopefully they have a better bead on this suspect, maybe being in the store, and hopefully not no one in danger. But I do remember seeing a car pull out of that parking lot, and he ran to me towards those vehicles.
Towards the driver's side of that car.
And those drivers, those guys that were standing there, they didn't look too bothered. You know what I mean? They looked pretty calm. Not saying that they knew this person or not, but go ahead.
Pat and Juan, okay, so it's possible that that person that we saw get tackled by the canine was involved in this. You know, we watched the driver get out, but now CHP is saying that there were 3 people in that car, and they scattered. So, so it's possible. We just have to be kind of careful. We don't know, but obviously CHP is thinking that that was one of the people in the car, one of the passengers. It's the driver, the one that we saw run over this way, that they're looking for. And they had said that they thought he was in the back of the building, and it looks like they're going to have to go through and clear the liquor store to get to the back, hiding somewhere here. It's just, unfortunately, very difficult for us to get a good angle on this one, but they're going into the liquor store. They have the canine in there as well. They're going to clear that, and they're going to surround this liquor store.
Okay, but we can confirm that there were 3 people in that vehicle. Is that right?
That is what we're hearing CHP saying, is that there were 3 people in that vehicle.
And that they did scatter, and this was possibly one of those others in the vehicle. That they, obviously he looked very agitated, he kept walking away, and then they sent the canine in. So, and here's that shot again, Pat. Look, there's that car you were talking about on the right, backing up, and then just leave the area now. So, and this guy looked very calmly gets in, so hopefully that's not connected to that pursuit and those armed robbery suspects, because that car is long gone, right?
It is gone, and they also pulled up to this liquor store.
Right.
You know, in terms of, we've watched them go up and down freeways with some familiarity. The 5, they stayed with the 5, the 710.
Right,
the 10 freeway. And when they exited or came up on this area, they went right to this liquor store.
Yeah, I don't think we're. Well, I'm Pat Juan, we are maneuvering all over the place to try to find this person that's supposedly underneath this light. Must just be under an awning or something, and just an unfortunately horrible angle for us to try.
It's a narrow
bring this to you,
there,
but yeah, very narrow walkway. But they believe that they're hiding back here. Might have them on the infrared signature. And, you know, right next to these apartment buildings as well. I mean, it almost looks like if the suspect wanted, he could maybe hop onto one of those balconies. But so far, that we keep hearing the chatter that they're somewhere right in this area. So it's probably going to be easiest for the officers to go through, clear the liquor store, go out that back door there, and then hopefully, you know, just get the canine on him right away and finally bring this chaos to an end.
Well, we do understand, Desmond, that CHP has called for an ambulance to treat the guy that we saw get taken down by the canine there. So he is going to be receiving some kind of treatment.
Okay. We're hearing now that the suspect is complying. They've made contact with him. They're putting handcuffs on him as well. And so we're just going to wait to see the suspect almost certainly come out here, the front of this liquor store, and then that will be all 3 people in custody. And hopefully we're going to have a code 4 all clear on this very quickly.
So there's the guy that was bit by the dog, Desmond, the guy that they're now getting into custody. Where's that third person? Do we know?
Yeah, we weren't able to have eyes on that. We wanted to get the one suspect there, and saw them run through this liquor store. But apparently, that person. I don't know if they stuck with the car, or if they just gave up pretty quickly. But we had heard, them getting 2 of the 3 people into custody pretty quickly.
Here we go.
And here we go. Here they are. And that, and that does match the description of the suspect that we saw earlier.
But he's not wearing a black short sleeve T-shirt, or is that the guy that was bit by the dog?
Maybe he put on a hoodie. You wonder,
Maybe
because
he
they did
did.
have on light pants.
Well,
and black shoes. Yeah, you're right, Pat.
Yeah, so this person was definitely hiding in the alley, so this is definitely the person that they wanted.
The driver?
But, gosh. Yeah, we believe this is the driver, yes.
Okay.
Well, finally complying after
So,
leading
it
police
looks
and the
like-
CHP on quite a chase, huh?
Yeah, that was a pretty chaotic one there, especially at the end.
Yes.
Just very unfortunate angles there from the way we were capturing that, but the suspect, you never know when these are going to end. They go on for an hour or so, and then all of a sudden it comes to an end in the middle of the roadway on Imperial Highway, and with 3 people in custody.
All right, and we do know that was the driver, the last person that they brought out in handcuffs. So they do have 3 people in custody, and I guess this is a code 4